And today at Jordan Motorsports in Portland, Oregon, we'll bring you another rare find, a one owner since new 2004 Dodge Ram 2500 quad cab or crew cab, short bed, whatever you like to call it, with a turbo Cummins 5.9 high output and impossible to find 6-speed manual transmission. SLT package, 4-wheel drive, 136,000 actual miles. One owner since new. Clean title, Carfax certified. Never been in any accidents whatsoever. This is a truck that is 100% rust-free, 100% corrosion-free. And you don't gotta take my word for it. The truck shows it itself. This is the undercarriage of this 22-year-old Ram. 100% rust and corrosion free. 100%. As clean as it gets. Another great survivor right here at Jordan Motorsports. And see, I had the detail shop not spray the frame with black like I usually do to show you how they look. It doesn't get any nicer or any cleaner than this. This truck looks and shows as if it is brand spanking new. We decided to do a little upfit package on this thing. You got Fab 4 heavy duty front bumper, full coverage. And then we got it Rhino line as well, with like Line-X bed liner. So it is scratch resistant, etc. Upgraded rear bumper as well. We did a 3.2 ready lift leveling kit with brand new BFGs 5100 series shocks. I upgraded the wheels to a 17-inch race line, polished wheels with 35-inch BF Goodrich KO3s in the 12-ply rating. Upgraded running boards to TYGER flat style rock slider running boards, so they make it very easy to get in and out, but very stable, anti-slippery, and it is flat. Really complement the truck. New set of bushwhacker pocket style fender flares. BFGs 5100 series shocks in the back, and BFGs 5100 series front steering stabilizer. There is no dents, there is no scratches whatsoever. I'm gonna walk around it to show it. No dents, no creases, no scratches. The bed of this truck has never had a fifth wheel or a gooseneck installed whatsoever. New tonneau cover roll up style, and it tucks in. Tailgate is literally like new. There goes your rear bumper with the built-in tow hooks as well, and we got the LED lights in the back bumper. They're hooked up to the reverse, and on the front bumper we got them. You got multiple LED light bar and a couple pods. You also have backup camera, but take a look at this bed. When I say it's literally like new, doesn't get any better. It has never had a fifth wheel. It has never had a gooseneck. Couple little tiny dinghies right there, and one right there. But take a look at this. This is just another cream of the crop. Look at this tailgate. It's as good as new. Look at these jams. Look in between. Doesn't get any nicer or any cleaner. One owner truck since new. It's completely stock. We just did the suspension upgrade. New wheels, new tires, has never had rear airbags, never had a fifth wheel or a gooseneck, never even had trailer brakes. 6-speed manual transmission. Non-smoker, like new interior. It shows no wear or tear at all. There's no broken plastics. Steering wheel is literally like new. It had a steering wheel cover on it. The dash is like new. There's no cracks, there's no splits, there's no scuffs at all. Same goes for the door panels. And just to find one that is 100% rust free, that's just not an easy find. This truck was purchased from the Dodge dealer and serviced at the same Dodge dealer since new, with every service record available, backdating to when it was brand spanking new in 2004. There's nothing on this truck that hasn't been touched or upgraded. And I'm gonna get the full list, but I can tell you within the last 10,000 miles and with the service that I just did now, and within the last 1,500 miles, every fluid on this truck has been changed, flushed, and replaced. Whether it's a front differential, rear differential, the transfer case, the transmission, new ball joints, upper and lowers, tie rods, drag link bars, coolant flushes, AC flush. Well, here I got the list in front of me, so we'll go through it. What we just did for it now is a fresh oil change, a new air filter, a new serpentine belt, brand new wipers, new steering box, new power steering hose, a fresh AC service and recharge. And within the last 10,000 miles, and especially the last 1,500 miles, like I said, it got the new ball joints, upper and lowers, new brakes, new rotors, new drag links, new tie rods, new alignment, all the new fluids. This truck is dialed. It is literally as close to buying a brand new truck as you can get, except brand new trucks. I mean, take a look at the jack. It's never been on the ground. They do not make manual 6 speeds anymore. They do not make manual transfer case actuators anymore. They do not make 5.9s anymore. We're not talking about a 6.7 here. We're not talking about DEF fluid or EGR or computers or modules. We are talking about the holy grail, the best of the best. Husky liners, looks like since new. I mean, it's just impossible to believe this is 22 years old and there's not a scuff on the interior. And there's not a rip, there's not a tear. I don't think anybody ever sat in the back seats. Maybe, possibly, I would say, maybe a little scratch right here. Just insane, the condition of this truck. I happen to have 3 of these right now. Just got them in. I've been hunting for them for like the last 6 months, and I got them ready all at the same time because I know when the rush happens and people are hunting for them. So I'm gonna sell 3 of the nicest, cleanest manual Rams in the country now within this week. Headliners like new. There's no rips, there's no tears. Look at the backs of these seats. This is 24-year-old. And when I say, I mean, it's literally like new, it does not get any nicer or any cleaner than this. And I really love the look of this bumpers. And you know, we did this because a lot of times the customers I sell them, they're going to Montana or here and there, and everybody wants that deer killer in the front. They want to upgrade to them. I've had to do some for my clients. So we optioned to get this thing done. Let's get this thing fired up. $530 miles. We'll turn the lights on. This is for your light bar in the front and fog lights. We'll turn those on. We'll turn the hazards on. Upgraded Pioneer head unit in the front. with Bluetooth and hands-free, and there's your mic, and you do have backup camera. And there's our camera, very clear. But a hand shaker, a 6-gear banger, and a manual transfer case. You got your CB right here, Cobra. No, I have not tried it. Oh, there it is. So, let me turn that off, put it back here. There's the remote for the stereo. Take a look at this. Just insanely clean. And just the way, like the dash and stuff. Usually all these dashes are cracked and in pieces. This is not a cap. This is a real dash. Look at that headliner. There's your overhead console. Here's all the dome lights are on. There's the horn. Here's the wipers. First speed. You got brand new wipers. Second. Let me know on the stereo. And fast mode. Okay. Let's check out our mirrors here. Factory heated towing mirrors. There's right, left with the built-in blind spots. And I really like these Fab 4 bumpers. Let me know. All right, let me close that door so we can see the mirror. Let me know what you guys' thoughts. We should do some more of these. And no, there is no rust under the flare. Obviously, you saw the undercarriage of the truck. And I'm happy, if you don't believe me and you're buying it, to take a flare off for you, whichever. Take your pick and show you. There's our LED bar. These are the new style LEDs. There's your pods in the bumper. So it is going to be as bright as day in front of you at any time. All right, let's check the mirror on the other side. Right, left, down, and up. There's the mirror. Let's test out the windows. Factory windows, not tinted. Let's check the passenger side. Everything rolls at ease. Everything's been cleaned, greased. Whatever is needed has been done. Let's take a look at the roof too. I gotta get myself in the habit to always go on the roof. Show you the hood, the roof, I mean. This is as good as it gets. The glass is in excellent condition. There's no rock chips. There's no stories there. Okay, so we tested that stuff. Let's check out here. Take a look at this 24-year-old engine bay. These bolts have never been touched, never been torqued. Newer batteries, heavy-duty batteries, Duralast golds, none of that cheap stuff. Look at the insulation under the hood. Zero corrosion on the engine bay. This 5.9 high output is just purring. It has not been even broken in. You got new filters, batteries have been serviced, batteries are less than a year old as well. There's your fresh coolant, wiper fluid. Let's go up here. Zero blow-by on this thing. And I'm gonna show you, I'm not just gonna tell you. Just put my hand behind it. Some guys like to see it like this as well. Zero blow-by. Because your even washer fluid is new. Look at the intake, look at that. There's no corrosion whatsoever. There's no oil leaks. There's no seepages. None of that. Hey, it's a used truck. That's what you get at other dealerships. Not here. Went through this truck completely. Like I said, every service record since new has been done at the dealer. The complete front end has been gone through and it is brand new. All your bolt joints, tie rods, drag links, bushings, etc. So the steering wheel drives as if it's a brand new truck. I do have all the original manuals, books, hand tags, brochures, 2 sets of keys, one right here and one inside the truck. And there's your wheel lock key for your lug nuts as well. Believe it or not, this is the original bed and it is 24-year-old bed. That is like new. It's never had a fifth wheel or a gooseneck. Let's check out the steering and let's check out the air conditioning. I forgot about that earlier. Here, take a look at this. One finger, super nice and tight. A new steering box. There is no play, there is no wonder at all. At all. We saw the stereo, we saw the backup camera. Let's check out the lighter. Let's give it a little extra red for the internet. Look at that, never been used, never been smoked in. I mean, all my trucks are super nice, but sometimes just some trucks just hit you a little different, and this is one of them that just feels like brand spanking new. And it is just insane. Let's turn the AC up. Let's get this thing. It is blowing super cold. Fresh AC charge. Ready for the warmest summers. If I can get my thing through. There we go. Oh no, it's way colder. These are real skinny. This thing is in the, gotta be low 30s, 20s. There we are, let me reset here. It is cold. I just gotta find a good spot to get the reading. And it's a mental thing. I like to see that low reading, even though we all know this is low. But you get an idea. That's enough because it's cold in here and I wore a short sleeve and it's been raining all day. We tested out the dome lights as well. Here's your spotlights. Let's turn this off. Let's talk about the important stuff. And let's turn the front lights off. Turn the headlights off. If you've been hunting for a 6-speed manual and a manual transfer case and a high output 5.9, you found it. If you've been especially looking for a rust-free because you don't want that junk, well, you found it. If you've been looking for a clean title in a truck that hasn't been all repainted and mangled and replaced and rebuilt, you found it. If you've been looking for a truck that's got some really nice upgrades and mods, you found it. Look how beautiful these bumpers are, front and rear. And I have the twin to this truck, 3,000 mile difference between them, that is completely stock as well. And if you like something about this instead of that, we can talk about it, whichever. But so I have everything you're looking for. But this is just super nice. I did the race lines on this one. As you guys can see, I stock the wheels in. I buy them in pallets, all pro comps. There's my BFGs. We don't do cheap stuff here, and we do it right. I can qualify this Ram, this fully serviced, fully documented, one owner Ram since new, with every service at the dealer, with 100% rust-free. I can qualify it for new car financing, just as it deserves. What that means is I can finance it up to 84 months and as low as 6.99 interest rate on approved credit. I can also possibly push off your first payment 90 days, maybe 120. Sometimes they run promos. We'll see if I can qualify you for it. But usually you cannot finance 22-year-old trucks, not for this interest rate, not for the term, and not for the value, the true value of the trucks. Banks and credit unions use Kelley Blue Book and NADA. Kelley Blue Book on this truck is, I think, $14,000. Well, we all know what you can do with $14,000. And then they want to lend you 80% of that if you have excellent tier 1 credit. So I can qualify you for financing on this truck, possibly with 0 down, maybe 5%, 10%, maybe 20% on approved credit. It depends on the scenario and your credit. I also add your sales tax and registration all into the loan, so you don't have to pay separately for them. What is this? Oh, I was going to say, I didn't see anything. That's just from my dirty fingers. So that's about financing. Now, and I mean, there's no clear coat peeling or fading or any issues whatsoever. So I'll go and finish off and show you real slow. I can help you ship this truck right here, right from my showroom, right to your front door. Whether you live in the United States or whether you're in Canada. Whether you're in New York or Pennsylvania or Rhode Island or New Jersey, in Kansas or Mississippi, South Carolina, North Dakota, South Dakota, Florida, Alaska, Hawaii, any of the islands, Chicago, Denver, Utah, Arizona, New Mexico, California, anywhere in the United States, I can help you and ship it right to your front door. I deal with shippers on the daily basis. I know how they work. I know how to vet them. I know how to make sure they're insured and bonded and verify it all. I do not work with brokers. So none of that 7 to 14 day BS. Once the truck leaves my lot, I will have it to you even if you're in Florida within 5 to 6 days. I only work with A+ rated shippers. This is just Armor All didn't get over it. And happy to help. You can also fly in if it's been something on your bucket list. You want to drive cross country or cross states or wherever you are. We are 10 minutes from Portland International Airport. We are Jordan Motorsports. We specialize in pre-emission, rust-free, low mileage, and hard to find trucks. We do everything above expectations. We upgrade our trucks. We go through them from top to bottom. We don't keep the same old tires that's on them. None of that stuff. Please, when you're talking to competitors, check the date codes. Just do the math of how much it's going to take you to go through the truck and change the fluids and change the tires to new tires and to actually good, decent tires, and the brakes and the rotors and the shocks and this and that and the other. You'll see how ahead you are here. Anyways, check the website. I got 95 detailed photos, a full description of everything that's done and has been done to this truck, and let's make it yours.